What's up guys, it's Megan here and I'm back with another Sdsu related video. Today I'm going to be talking about the things I wish I knew before going to San Diego State University. So going into San Diego State, I knew that it was a really social school and like considered a big party school and everything. From my perspective, I was like, okay, like I'm really outgoing, like that'll be chill, whatever. And I just thought, okay, like you go out like Friday, Saturday, like maybe a Thursday, you know, but I had no idea that some weeks like you can, if you want to, go out Tuesday through Saturday. There are opportunities basically to go out every single night if you choose to go out. And so there were some weeks my freshman year where I would be going out like 6 days a week, 5 days a week. And it can get like crazy and like you just feel like you're always going out, and like those are school nights, so you still have to wake up and go to class the next morning. So like mentally I just like wish I knew like, okay, this is a situation that I can be put in and I need to know how to like time manage that and just like be able to say no if I don't want to go out because I'm super busy, something like that. So I just didn't know how much partying there could be if you wanted to party. Now, like with that being said, like you obviously don't have to go out that much. You can just say like, oh, I'm just going out like 3 days a week, 2 days a week, or I'm not going out this week. But there's just that much opportunity, I think, to go out, hang out with people, and see what's up around town. Oh, something that's like super specific to Sdsu, because I know it's not the same at every other school, and this is so freaking annoying. I hated this my freshman year, is that you have to check in all your guests that you bring into your building, and you're only allowed 2 people at a time, and then you have to be there while you're checking them out. That was so frustrating if you were to like have a group of your friends to your dorm, because you'd have to find other people then to check in your friends since you could only have 2 at a time, and they couldn't just like leave like the building in and out. Something really important that's so crucial is that you need like a form of ID, but not your like school ID. You need like a driver's license to go to your friends' dorms, which was so annoying because if someone lived like on the other side of campus and forgot their driver's license, they won't let you in the building. So just always have your driver's license on you when you're going to your friends' places. Another thing that I always knew college was really expensive, obviously, but going to San Diego State and like being in San Diego, it can get really expensive, and that's just something that you should be prepared for. It's so common for your friends to be like, let's go to PB and get dinner, let's go do a birthday boat, let's go to like Mission Beach and go to the theme park, and just like stuff like that, and it adds up and it becomes really expensive, and you just have to be prepared for like additional extra social costs like that. So I would say going into freshman year, just like be prepared with like extra like spending money to spend for social events like that. Something I didn't know before going to Sdsu, which like resulted in me having to Amazon Prime so many outfits, was that you should bring like themed party clothes. There are a ton of themed parties where it'll be like disco, schoolgirl, Hawaiian, like beach themed, like stuff like that. What ended up happening freshman year is like they'd announce a party theme for like a certain party, and then everyone would be like, oh crap, I don't have clothes for that, and you'd be priming it and just hoping that it would get to you like the night of the party, hopefully, and you'd like have to run down to the front desk and be like, please, I know I have a package, like I know I didn't get an email, but could you please check? So it would just be really helpful if you do have like certain themed party clothes to like just bring them so that you save money and don't have to like Amazon Prime them every single time there's like a party announcement. And then it's really helpful because like by the end of my freshman year, I just had like a massive drawer of like party clothes that just made it like super simple. If there was like a party themed, I was never like, oh crap, I don't have anything for it. So just like if you have it, bring it saves money. Another thing I wish I knew before going to San Diego State is that the school spirit isn't that crazy. If you're looking for a football school, that's not it. I went to I think 3 or 4 tailgates my freshman year, which were so fun, but tailgates have kind of gotten canceled, so there's no such thing as like a massive pre-football game tailgate, and basketball games we don't really tailgate for that either. So I just wish I knew that, because I was really looking for like a big sports school, but I know for some people that's like a massive thing where it's like I have to go to a football school. So just like FYI, it's not like that. I also wish I knew that like majority of the students are in state. I remember just like hearing like roughly a few times like, yeah, like most of the kids are from California, but I didn't really realize that like 90% of the people are from California. For me, it turned out interesting that like a ton of my friends were actually from like the East Coast or Washington, but also it's just like literally everyone is from California. And so if you're like kind of someone that like looks for comfort in knowing people from your area, it's not going to be like an overwhelming feeling of that, I think, because there just are so many kids from California. But something that's like nice about like having all your friends be from like that area is they already know like things to do, and you can also go home to their homes for like a weekend if you're like close with them, and it just gives you like the feeling of being at like a home. Something else that I wish I knew before going to San Diego State is that it definitely helps if you are in a sorority. There's just like a ton more social opportunities for you to have. You have like exchanges and pre-parties with frats, and it just like allows you the extra time and opportunity to make more friends within like Greek life. And yeah, Another thing I wish I knew before going to San Diego State, specifically regarding like the first semester when you're choosing classes during the summer, is that Rate My Professor is a really beneficial tool to use. It just type in your professor for whatever class and it gives you the rankings and student reviews, and most of the time they're accurate, especially if they have a lot of reviews, so that can just make college so much easier than it has to be. I asked this a lot. Greek life is a big deal at San Diego State, but once again, like I wasn't in it my freshman year. And I think you just have to be very outgoing and very social and still like try to make a ton of friends in Greek life if you're not in it, but like want to have the idea of it. And so for me, I wasn't in it, but it like came to the point where it was just like some people thought I was in it because I associated myself with those kinds of people all the time. So like, yes, it is a big prevalent part of like the party culture at San Diego State being in Greek life, but like you are fine if you're not in it. It's not the end of the world. I just think you have to go like an extra step and try to be like extra outgoing and just social and still try to be like positive and happy about it. Another thing I wish I knew is that sometimes the way people present themselves on Facebook when choosing a roommate versus the way they are in real life is very, very different. And I know people that chose their roommate on Facebook and they're best friends to this day and it really worked out. But on the contrary, there's also a ton of people where it's like, no, I'm not really close to my freshman year roommate. And it's okay if you're not. Like, don't force yourself to be friends if it doesn't naturally like work out to be that way. You don't have to be best friends with your roommate, and I wish I knew that, because like in my head I had this like built up image of I have to be best friends with her, we have to be lifelong friends, because like that's the way it's like built out in movies and everything perfect. But it's okay if you're not best friends with your roommate. Like, you'll meet people on your floor, you'll meet people in your building, you'll just meet people literally everywhere. It's fine if your freshman year roommate is not your best friend. Another thing I wish I knew before going to San Diego State is just the school's location. Just be safe while walking at nighttime, walk with friends, don't really walk alone. It can get pretty sketchy at some times. I know I've like said that in other videos, but that's just like something I wish I knew before, because I was totally blindsided by it, and I just thought like, oh my god, San Diego, it's so nice. Oh my gosh, there could never be like anything bad happening in this area. But just be cautious as always. And yeah. Another thing I wish I knew before going to San Diego State is how beneficial taking like college classes before colleges, or like more AP classes that you will get credit for. I only went into college with 6 credits, I think, and it was like 2 random APs, but I knew friends that went in like being like a sophomore just because they had took college classes previously, or AP classes, and that is really beneficial in the long run, because you're not stressing out about having to like finish all the classes that you have to take in 4 years, and you don't have to do like summer classes and winter classes if you just like give yourself the extra buffer of like, hey, I came in with like 16 units already, so like that's fine, because that's like a whole semester basically worth of classes that you're ahead. It's just cheaper to do that as well if you take classes prior to going into college, because like I know at San Diego State it's like $365 a unit, but like if I were to do classes at my community college, it's only like $100 a unit, which is like substantially cheaper, and usually they are a lot easier. If you know like you're gonna just have to take these general GEs in college, like why not just do them before college, like while you're in high school, and you just have more time and it's less stressful. So that's something I wish I knew, and I definitely have taken advantage of doing community college classes while at San Diego State still, so that's like super duper useful, and I hope you guys take the advantage of that as well, to just save time, save stress, and it's just a lot easier. That's just a list of a few of the things I wish I knew before going to San Diego State University. With all that being said, still a great place. Go Aztecs, I love it so much. If you're an incoming freshman, I hope that helped a little bit to give you just like more knowledge about San Diego State. I'm so excited for y'all to be coming here in the fall. I know a lot of you have been DMing me on Instagram saying that my videos have helped you a lot in deciding to come here, and I'm really happy. I love San Diego State and just want to help you guys out so much, and if you're a prospective student, I hope this gave you a little bit of an insight as to what the school is like and helped you in your choice. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to watch my next video. That will be things I learned my first 2 years at San Diego State, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and ask questions if you have any. So yeah, thank you once again. Go Aztecs.
Both made it reality, used to be just fiction. Mama, look, I'm fine.